What's up? It's the Backstreet Boys, hosted by me, Casey Lewis. Today we have Dominic Bunch Collins and Isaac Sanchez. How are y'all doing today?
Doing good.
Doing good.
Doing pretty good.
Pretty good. Let's talk about that experience yesterday. You want to? How'd that go? I'm still concerned because you almost didn't make it.
And also, I have no idea what happened except for the fact that you ended up in the.
Well, the problem was a muscle issue. Turns out I have done something to the muscle in my leg. So, like, for some reason, right here, it's going to hurt for a whole week. I don't know what I did. I know I did during cross country.
So it's leg pain?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was abdominal pain.
No, it stretches up to here.
Oh, interesting.
Did
you get a diagnosis?
Up to the belly button, down to the mid-thigh.
No diagnosis or anything?
They just said I stretched it out too much.
Oh, okay. Dope.
How long were you in the ER for?
2 days. I left yesterday night, came back this morning.
That's a total of half a day. Dope.
Not 2 days.
I'm kidding. He was in the ER like two days ago, like after school ended, Thursday. Anyways, guys, what are our favorite video games?
See, for me, it's first-person shooter games like Call of Duty.
I feel that.
I love Call of Duty. Personally, I'm more of a R6 Siege person and a Rocket League person.
Ooh, big Rocket League fan.
Yeah, I'm grinding my butt off on both the games. Some may say I have no life. So yeah. What about you, Casey?
Big Rocket League guy. Been grinding that as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Big Rocket League ranked guy. Apex. I like Apex.
It's a good game.
Yeah. Pretty good game.
The Finals.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all heard of that?
Finals is a pretty great game.
I've heard of that game.
You lying to me?
No.
I've heard of that game. My computer crashes every time I try to play it.
Yeah. Suspected to be the COD killer.
That's definitely not happening.
It's like a mix of Fortnite, Call of Duty. What else would you say it's a mixture of?
Titanfall because of the movement.
I'd say a little bit of Titanfall.
Yeah. We got some nice chips here, by the way.
In case you're wondering.
Ooh, on the subject. Y'all think they're going to come out with a new Titanfall game?
To be honest,
I've never played Titanfall. Sorry. What were you saying?
I don't think so. I think they should, because both 1 and 2 are probably some of my favorite games ever.
The best works that came out of that company.
Isn't that like Off-Brand Halo or something?
It's better than Halo.
Better than Halo?
In my opinion.
Okay, and it's better than the newer Halos.
Yes.
Not
the older.
Not like
No.
Halo 3 and 4.
No, nothing like those. Those will always be eternal.
But Titanfall 2 especially is like the precursor to Apex.
Yeah, you did tell me
Because
that.
Ash is in there. I'm trying to remember who else is in there, but they have like a lot of... Or like the creator of the Apex games was one of the high-ranking officials in Titanfall 2.
Mm, that's dope. Yeah, I kind of wish I played Titanfall a while back. So
You always can.
The servers are still pretty active, it's such an old game.
It's pretty laggy from time to time, though. Due to the amount of people trying to play.
And inform me, guys. What's the best Lay's flavor of chips?
Dill pickle.
Dill pickle? Didn't know they made one.
They did.
I'd probably say just plain Lay's.
Yeah,
Original, all the way.
plain Lay's for a plain guy.
We have 3 doors. Which one shall you exit from?
The exit from stage
That
left.
one's a balcony.
That leads to another door.
Oh shit! It's my own house. Anyways,
How did you
guys.
forget the layout of your own house?
Look, I'm only human, man. If I forget the floor plan, so what? Anyways, what do y'all think about crypto and Bitcoin?
Oh, trust me, I gotta love it. I've been in crypto for a while now. About October of last year is when I started with my dad,
Okay.
and obviously now I'm working at a crypto media company. So it's pretty much the surrounding of my weekly basis, Monday through Friday.
I actually didn't know your dad did crypto either.
Yeah, he has a lot of money in crypto right now.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but it's all interesting, all decentralized. Um, we just celebrated Bitcoin Pizza Day the other day. It's the 13th year anniversary of the first ever purchase with Bitcoin. Someone spent 10,000 Bitcoins on 2 pieces of pizza, and if you were to hold on to that until today, those 10,000 Bitcoins would be worth over $700 million. So he essentially spent $700 million on 2 pieces of pizza.
Wow, what an investment! Personally, me and Dom have a math teacher that was about to invest in crypto, or was it Bitcoin? I don't know. One of those two about 2008, but he for some reason he didn't, and now he lost a fortune. Good times.
I mean, Bitcoin and crypto are in the same realm of things as well.
Cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. I could go on a whole list. Some of it can be risky. The other day, I had a project that I invested into that rugged and went to zero, so I lost all my money in there.
Ooh. Well, if you reach the bottom, there's only one way to go up, guys.
Then Bitcoin was $1,000 though.
I mean, it's still, if I look at it right now, it's still sitting at the $69,000 level.
Oh, so it went up
Yeah.
$6,000.
Its all-time high, I think, this year was $71,000, and that's like historical. That's the highest it's ever been. So we're still pushing up to around the 72, 78K range, especially after this Ethereum ETF just got passed. Basically, SB4 document got signed, which I'd have to look it up because my brain just stopped working. But basically, there's no new products and there's no new tradable products on the Ethereum network until the S1 document gets signed, which could take weeks up to months. Latest would be August before anything happens.
What's an Ethereum document?
Ethereum is a cryptocurrency. SB4 document is the kind of like a precursor document to the ETF, which is an exchange tradable fund that is run by governments and people like BlackRock. You know who BlackRock is?
BlackRock, the mutual fund?
Just the one of the biggest
BlackRock
companies.
Liquidity Mutual Fund?
Yeah, sure.
No, I know it's there because I had finance class. I was going to invest in it, but then someone else took it. We weren't allowed to invest in the same one, so I did Fidelity.
That's a good pick, though.
Yeah, it's definitely a better pick. I don't know what they were doing, but yeah.
I can't have beef, as you might know, due to a food allergy, and a lot of people call me losers, and then I'm missing out on life.
You are a loser.
I know. So I'm more of a chicken, lamb, and bison person. So I could have bison though.
Ooh, I like bison.
Bison burgers are good. They're. I feel like they're better than actual regular hamburgers.
I can actually agree with that. Ted's Montana Grill has great bison burgers. What about you, Don?
I'm more of a pasta dude, like my Italian brethren across the sea. All forms of pasta. Fettuccine Alfredo is my most favorite form of pasta, plus that delicious cheese.
Ooh, I'm big fan.
Even though it's not cheese, but more of a sauce.
chicken Alfredo. You like that?
Yeah, I love chicken Alfredo.
Man. Yeah, I love food. I had wings last night. They were great. Buffalo wings.
Yep.
Oof. I didn't even know where they came from, but they were good. I've never.
Yeah.
It was like this place called Max Wings. Never eaten there in my life.
I didn't even know that was a place, to be honest.
Yeah, me neither. But
What is your favorite restaurant of all time?
like at any price.
Any price, anywhere around the country. Any cuisine.
Have you guys heard of the place Fogo de Chao?
Nope.
It's okay. You probably haven't because it's a Brazilian steakhouse
Mm-hmm.
where it's legitimately a buffet of steaks. Like literally, picture just steaks that just don't end. You can't, but
Thanks.
Dom,
I don't want to imagine that.
what?
Why not?
They're juicy, man.
Do you not like steak?
I like steak, but I don't want to have endless steak. You know, that's just too bad on my body.
Some of them are kind of salty. I mean, and if you're not into like all kinds of steaks, like they do lamb chops too. Like, I mean, I'm into lamb chops personally, but
I got a great restaurant topic here.
all right,
What's y'all's thoughts on Applebee's?
dude, I haven't been at Applebee's since I was 8 years old.
Yeah, I was. Last time I went was with Casey when he was 8 and I was 9.
I ain't been since I was like 10.
Dude,
But like Applebee's is it's a memory. You know.
it's very underrated. I'll admit.
I don't know how it is now though, because it has been almost a decade since we've been.
Man, we should venture out there to the Applebee's. I think there's one on somewhere. Yeah, man. Applebee's, not quite Longhorns, because I don't know. I'm not a big Longhorns fan. It's right down the road. Great steak, great tenderness. But sorry, I'm.
This could also include like fast food as well.
Oh, okay. What are y'all's favorite fast food chains?
That's a very good question. You know.
Have you ever heard of the food chain Clean Eats?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have never heard of it before?
No.
So it's like no grease. It's all healthy foods. The one down that I go to literally every week is run by like power lifters. So it's and they're amazing people too, and they just have some of the best food I've ever had for like cheap prices as well. Like you can get a whole cauliflower pizza for like $7.
Oh yeah.
Cauliflower pizza?
Have you ever had cauliflower pizza?
I've never
It
had
hits.
cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
It's real good.
Just
You
white
wouldn't-
broccoli.
You wouldn't expect like broccoli. You wouldn't expect cauliflower pizza to taste as good as it does.
I do like vegetable pizzas though, so I might try that. Where it's like it's its own chain.
It's its own chain.
Fast
There's
food restaurant.
it's kind of yeah, but it's all you can get like to go meals. Just pick it up, come home, throw it in the microwave. You can get like food there. You can sit down and eat. They got protein coffee, protein smoothies. They have a bunch of different like protein popcorn snacks and a bunch of different other things. Protein peanut butter and jelly packets. Again,
It's different.
Sounds like it. It's already hitting me different. I'm just thinking about it.
I literally went there yesterday. It was great.
Can y'all inform me on this this Drake stuff that's been happening recently?
What, with like the beef?
Yeah, I feel like Dom knows a little bit about it. What's going on?
All I know is that Kendrick and Drake had some beef after Kendrick said some things on one of his albums, and now ever since then they've been going back and forth, and it seems like Kendrick's winning due to the allegations against Drake after his response to the latest album from Kendrick.
And also the allegations of Drake liking minors.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I was like, personally, I'm not a big Drake fan, but I want to know what's going on. What he likes minors?
From what has been said, yeah.
Oh, is that just part of like?
It's due to the fact that he was. Kendrick said he was talking to a minor, and Drake came back with the lyric, "I never touched Millie Bobby Brown," the actress.
Which was very skeptical because Kendrick never mentioned.
Yeah, that's
Bobby Brown.
oddly specific. Okay, so they're the same, both the argument, diss track, and messing with minors thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'd say Kendrick's got it in the bag for right now.
Yeah, I don't pay attention.
I would agree with that. Kendrick's winning. I watched a Drake fan cry after listening to Kendrick's one of his songs. Don't remember what song it was, but I remember I was watching his video. This guy was streaming, and he started crying at the end of Kendrick's diss towards Drake. It was the funniest thing I've probably ever watched. To watch a grown man cry to a diss track that's not even about him.
Jeez.
Kanye's joining in on the beef too. He's
Kanye?
going after Drake now.
Why does he need to be involved? You know, Miles got involved in the beef
No.
with his Kendrick Lamar song. It was great.
Best music artist right now.
Can it
Like
be
now?
any genre?
Right now. Any genre. I don't care.
I can't do right now. I can do it of all time.
So
Okay, of all time.
Of all time, I'd probably say that the Animals,
The Animals.
greatest band ever.
it's a great band. I'd probably have to go either The Plot and You or Bring Me the Horizon.
I've never heard of either of those. Unfortunately, it sounds like.
Have you ever watched Descendants? Disney movie?
No.
Oh, Bring Me the Horizon was one of the bands that played music for the movie. It's
Yeah, I need to watch more movies.
Yeah.
What about you? What is your favorite artist?
Big Coldplay guy. So glad you asked. Coldplay, we all know Viva La Vida. Come
Yes.
on. We all know that song's fire. All right.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that one.
Yellow, that was played at my prom, so it's got to be fire.
Hour.
What about Sparks?
Sparks, it's not my favorite, but I'm not saying it's bad either. But let's see. My favorite is Him for the Weekend. I don't know if y'all know that song.
Nope.
Oof. Anyways, big Coldplay fan. Did you know that Isaac Sanchez was on a magazine for football?
It was flag football. Actually, it wasn't anything special.
It's still football.
It was at my old school. I was put on a magazine cover for best quarterback of the year.
Ooh,
Like, still got that on?
I still got that arm, and I still have the magazine. That's why he brought it up. He's seen the magazine and it sits on my bathroom counter.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really hideous picture of me in 6th grade.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Dom, tell us about your football experience.
My football experience?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think y'all call it here soccer. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Right.
That's my football experience. Been doing that for my whole life since I was 3 years old, and never
Aw.
stopped. Kept working.
Just when you were a wee little thing.
Don't you ever call me a wee little thing again?
Yes, sir. Me, I played tackle football for 2 years. 2 years and 2 weeks, actually.
What's tackle football?
What'd you just say?
What's
Did
tackle
you just
football?
ask what tackle football is?
I did in fact ask that.
Tackle football is where we're in. Every football player on the field is in these big plastic pads that have cushions underneath them.
Oh, that's
so that they
American
can-
football.
Yeah, American football. I played American football for 2 years and 2 weeks. Great experience, but not really. It took up like over half a year for 2 years, and it's a big commitment, and that's why I'm not doing it anymore. So I can do this podcast right here.
And music?
And music. Yeah, I'm a big music guy. Love orchestra music, classical music. Not as much as I love Coldplay, but I play the French horn. I'm there's this orchestra in New York called the New York Philharmonic. It's the best orchestra in the country. I'm hoping to get there one day. I just did an audition for the Atlanta Symphony Youth Orchestra. I think I played to the best of my capabilities, and I kind of feel good about it. So, anyways, Mr. Bassoon guy, you want to tell us about that?
Oh, my music career. My music career was pretty good, you know. Been playing piano since the 5th grade. Started playing bassoon back into 6th grade. Held strong all the way up until 8th grade year for both instruments. And during my 8th grade year, I was starting to notice that it was eating in too much of my school time, and that I just couldn't put forth the best effort. So I focused on school and sports instead. So school, sports, and music, and my career's been fine for that.
You know, have you ever thought about maybe school time was eating into your music?
No, never thought of it that way because I kind of want to get into college.
Branching off of that, is college a scam?
Most definitely.
Then why do you want to get into college so bad?
It's the only way I can make it in this meritocracy.
There's plenty of other ways to get into this meritocracy.
Be a welder.
You do trade school for welding and get paid while doing it.
The more and more welders that go into the trade, or people wanting to become welders go into the trade, the more and more likely it is that the business will not pay as high as it does.
Well, they're on the come up right now.
Do you like coding?
Yeah, I like coding.
Would you ever think about doing cybersecurity?
I did think about it for a while, but right now I'm planning on going into aviation because it just seems like it'll pay good and I get to see all the sights around the country, maybe even the world.
Are you doing military for that?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
I mean, that might be a good option as well. Air Force, aviation.
Pretty sure they like
College
give you
paid for
college.
you.
Yeah.
They pay for college.
Has it been like a consideration?
It was. Just didn't really think about it until I heard about the Hope Scholarship here in Georgia.
Yeah. I'm kind of depending on that too because I want to go to UGA. So, what's your career looking at right now?
It's looking great. I'm not going to college. If I do anything else, it's going to be military or some form of law enforcement. Whether it be firefighters, police. Work my way up into the SWAT Academy.
Ooh.
If not that, Army National Guard
Mm-hmm.
or Marines. Right now, I'm full-headed into crypto and building a business as a content creator. It's been pretty good.
What's that called?
What is what called?
Your content.
It's just called, it's literally my name, Isaac Does Crypto, on literally every platform you can find it. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all over the place.
I follow it. It's pretty heat.
And I do not. Most definitely will, though.
So you're behind on the trends.
I must be.
On Insta. I can send it to you.
Great.
And you work at Hit Media?
Hit Network.
Hit Network?
It's off of Cobb Parkway. If you ever pass by and see the big building, it says like YouTube, Twitch.
Yes,
all
I
that
actually
stuff.
passed by there for a while.
It's that big building. No one knows what goes on in there. We have some random people show up sometimes and they try to knock on the door. They try to open the door. We keep our doors locked. What goes on here? And that's typically the first question almost everybody asks.
Why don't they just look it up?
Because they're driving and they see a big mysterious building that has Twitch, YouTube, and all this other stuff written on it. So like, we're gonna stop by.
Yeah.
It's pretty busy. It's a pretty hectic week.
What are your hours?
9 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Jeez, man, he's like a dad.
Yeah,
9
my
to 5
God.
job.
Dad lore inbound. Just
Inbound.
And that's Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday.
Wow.
I get 15 days off a year. Nothing more and nothing less.
Man, I kind of feel little now.
Speaking of dad lore.
Oh, what?
Speaking of dad lore, what's y'all's craziest experiences?
In general?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I hurt my knee. I was doing football practice and I fell on my knee and that strained my patellar tendon and I was out for the next week and a half and then I quit football again.
Oh.
I hate football. It's done me so bad. It's done me dirty.
The amount of stories that I have, I know y'all both have, probably insane. You go back a couple years ago playing lacrosse. This 6'3" defender, he was a big boy. He launched me into his own coach during a lacrosse game. It was pretty funny. It hurt really bad for the coach.
Well, your guys' experiences are on the sports field.
Yeah, where are your experiences at though?
In the woods.
Wait, can you expand on that?
I need to.
I can most definitely expand on this. So, me and some of my friends would go into the woods back in 5th, 6th, and 7th grade before I moved. And, let's just say there were some dudes in the back hunting a lot. And that for some reason they get closer and closer to our houses in our neighborhood. And those bullet casings we'd be able to find about 10 yards from our house from time to time.
Ooh.
And other times we were out on the 4-wheelers and the 4x4s, and we'd be out back in those woods, and then we just hear a shot ring past us because there's deer all over, and they just didn't care.
Wow.
Interesting. There was this one time I was going on a walk. So basically, in our neighborhood, there's this big hill that goes up. There's a trail that goes down to like a creek area, and there's a bunch of sand around it. I found 4 shotgun shells just laying there in the dirt. I still have them to this day, and I got them about 3 years ago. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. So,
Last time I was here, we chased coyotes.
yeah.
More like I chased coyotes.
There were. I thought there were deer in the front yard, but then they started going faster than typical deer, and then they ran out the road.
And they looked like dogs, so I started chasing them. Ooh, coyote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It sounds like that would be a little fun until they turn back and fight back.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything because my knee. I was just like wobbling out there. I was like, "Ooh, come at me!" as I'm limping. Jeez, man.
Easy
Ooh.
target.
Yeah. Were you there when I got my concussion?
On the boat?
On the boat.
Oh, yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing happen.
I remember it happened, but I don't remember the story behind it.
So you know Wesley, right?
Yep, of course I know Wesley.
We were tubing.
Yep.
And it was a blast until it wasn't. Anyways, we were catching some waves. He was turning, doing donuts and stuff, and we caught this big wave. We caught it, went up, and then there was another big wave when we came down. So as we slammed down, our heads collided, and we both got concussions. I couldn't like see, and there was like ringing, like typical concussion symptoms. But I was able to hold my hand to like signal stop. Somehow we didn't fall off the tube. I think that's just athleticism for you.
I don't think it's athleticism. I think it was because you're still holding on to the handles pretty tight.
Maybe
From
I
the
don't.
fall.
I actually can't remember.
I wonder why. Yeah,
So-
I can shine light onto this story. So they hit a little wave, and I'm gonna call it little because it was about a foot up in the air,
Didn't feel
that they launched. They launched a foot up in the air, came back down, hit the waves hard because they hit in between two waves, not on a second wave, and their heads collided. Wesley, I think, blacked out a little bit. Casey looked like he was out for a second, and then looked like they both woke back up, holding their heads. We pulled on to shore. Both of them were not doing too good. Casey's head was pounding. Wesley could barely see, and yeah.
Dude, my head swelled up so bad. It was terrible. And then
Do you have to wear helmets when you tube now?
yeah, Grandpa was looking up like little concussion bucket things. You know how like they're the football helmets, but they're like soft on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're gonna wear those on the tubes now. Okay.
There's a reason there's a weight distribution thing.
Yeah, Wesley's like 120 pounds,
Light.
and I'm 230. You know, but it's okay. We learn from our mistakes. All right, we're not gonna do that again.
Concussions.
Yeah,
Definitely those concussions.
pain is the best teacher.